The Emperor has no clothes. For a long time, the BNP were the only people saying this about the multicultural dream by which the other parties use our taxes to turn our children's future into a foreign country. But with increasing crime, a housing shortage, Islamic terrorism, higher taxes, and the shock of mass East European migration to jobs and wages, even some Labour MPs now admit that multiculturalism has failed. But despite all the warning signs from England, the other parties in this Welsh Assembly election have signed a pledge to keep a welcome here for even more immigration. When we in the Welsh BNP say that this is madness, the professional politicians and their friends in the media smear us as racists. This is nonsense. We don't hate anybody. We simply believe that this country is full, that our elected representatives should use our taxes to run services for local people. We certainly don't blame the immigrants. The people we blame are the politicians who let them come, at the expense of our own poor, the homeless, the low-waged, the pensioners, and the long-suffering taxpayers. We blame the journalists and media bosses who abuse the massive power of the media to distort democracy by telling you lies about the BNP. We blame the politically correct police chiefs who we see turning the police into the armed wing of the Blair regime, and who seem to be more interested in anti-racism courses and persecuting motorists than in catching criminals. The worst of the lot, we believe, is Richard Brunstrom, Chief Inspector of North Wales Police. He was in charge when the police caused the Wrexham riots by allowing groups of Iraqi asylum seekers to go free after being caught carrying iron bars and carving knives. Having gently explained to these aggressive foreign criminals that they shouldn't be threatening locals with such weapons and taking them off them, Brunstrom's finest then again refused to arrest any of the Iraqis when they came back shortly afterwards, carrying yet more deadly weapons. When a crowd of local Wrexham people dared to complain, and to tell the officers to do their job and enforce the law, the police reaction was to baton charge and beat Welsh men, women and children. It was this unprovoked police brutality that sparked the Wrexham riots. Then, a number of decent local lads were arrested, wrongly accused of racism, and given vicious prison sentences for the crime of being in the way or defending their mums and sisters from police batons. If any minority community had been treated in such a way by the police, we'd never have heard the end of it from the Bleeding Hearts Brigade. But because it was only working-class Welsh people from a poor estate in Wrexham, nobody except the British National Party spoke out in their defence. And Brunstrom's North Wales Gestapo are still at it. At the beginning of this election campaign, they launched a witch hunt against a local policeman who simply exercised his right as a voter to sign the nomination paper of a BNP candidate, who was arrested in a dawn raid on his family home. The same thing happened to me, Nick Griffin, when I was arrested at my Powys home for speaking out about the threat of fundamentalist Islam. Another dawn raid. More biased headlines. 2 political show trials in Leeds under a wicked law that says that the truth is no defence. Did generations of our boys lay down their lives to see our country turned into an overtaxed, spy camera-ridden police state? We don't think so, which is why BNP Assembly members will campaign to get the mad mullah of the speed tax Taliban sacked and replaced by a decent cop who understands that the job of the police is not to meddle in politics, but to protect our people and communities from criminals. Things won't change unless you vote to change them, with people like you using your Assembly election party list vote to elect a Welsh BNP member to blow the whistle on the politically correct nonsense that has eaten up so much of your taxes and been so unfair on local people over the last few years. Most of all, by voting for the Welsh BNP, you'll be sending the clearest possible message to the Labour, Lib Dem, Tory and Plaid politicians who want to keep a welcome in our hills and cities and doctors' surgeries for more waves of immigrants. Not with our money.